Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Saturday morning, time to mark out. Come and hang out with some friends. James Extreme and Zeus got thunder. And Pedro's butchering songs again. Does it time for Mark Out Mania? Coming to you live on Saturdays. Let's mark out on Markamania. Talking G1 and other stuff today.
Woo! Woo! Nice. Good job, Pedro.
Oh, thank you. Hey,
Mark Out Mania.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to the Mark Out Mania. I went there. How's everyone doing?
It's going.
Sucks getting old. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boys, how you feeling? You guys are good? Pedro, Zeus, you good? Everybody good this weekend?
After I introduced y'all in that song saying James is extreme, Zeus got thunder, then we're like, it sucks getting old.
Yeah, right. James is extreme. I'm on my crutches. God, I'm thunder. He's in a sling. What the hell's going on over here?
Oh man.
2020 is not a good year.
And it was 2020. It was not a good year.
Oh my stars and garters.
We gotta remember that for the year-end episode.
Yeah, I know.
That should be the intro.
It was 2020 was not a very good year.
Pandemics and blah 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 blah.
Zeus's shoulder went under the knife.
Tell me about it. Wrapped it up like a fucking baseball.
Yeah. I'm saying.
What's going on?
Well,
I need you boys to catch me up on New Japan on the G1.
Okay, hold on.
Not the J1. Puke the G1.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because I missed out on the past 2 or 3 shows. I wasn't able to watch it, so you boys have got to bring me up to speed. You know.
Well, you did watch. You know, if we're gonna start on the G1/J1.
Wait, what is this /J1 bullshit? No.
G1/J1. We'll start.
We're just telling you
day 5.
You don't care about the results, then I'm just going to let you know who's going to win the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
So we all of us saw day 5, right? That was the one headlined by Okada, Jay White.
Right.
Jay Shite. Yeah.
So the first match I think was Taichi versus Yujiro. Any thoughts on that?
No.
Yeah, it was a match.
It was a whole hummer. I will give Yujiro a little credit. He's putting more effort into he's putting some effort and dignity into this, but he's still just not he's not an A-level guy.
He's so slow.
Yeah, he's that.
I don't know what. It's like in a detrimental way. Like the things he doesn't seem to have impact. Everything seems kind of slow. So like when it's like that one running little drop kick thing he does with the one foot, and he slaps his leg to make the sound, and you're like, but you're going so slow, like. Then there was a match. I don't really remember this match too well. Jeff Cobb versus Minoru Suzuki. Do y'all remember?
That was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, Cobb was giving Suzuki his respect. He was giving Suzuki a little bit of, he was tapping him light, and then I guess Suzuki was like, "Yeah, hit me," and then he slapped the shit out of Jeff Cobb, and Jeff Cobb woke up and said, "Okay, I'll hit you." So he was like, "Okay." But it was a good match. It was good. I think, it's amazing how Suzuki just keep going at his age, man. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah,
he's
awesome. Our age.
Yeah. I hate watching him wrestle, man. After watching a Suzuki match, I hurt. I'm like, damn, ouch. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Ibushi versus Ishii was after that. That was pretty good.
That was good. Well, Ishii makes everyone looks good. And fucking Ishii was like, he was moving in that ring, boy. He had fresh Duracells in his ass. He was moving around like nothing. It was good. I was digging that.
There's a spot where Ishii had Ibushi in the corner, and like he's like holding like both ropes, and Ibushi's hitting him with elbows, and like Ishii's not selling it, and then Ishii rears back and he like chops him. And if you go back and watch that part, like Ibushi like crumbles to the mat, but you can see the angle of the shot. There's this lady in the crowd. She I
remember that she had
and then when he chops Ibushi and he crumbles, you see her holding her face.
Yeah, that's a good point, Pedro. Very good. Yeah, because
it just stood out to me. I was like,
that stuck out to me too. Yeah, that and when Ishii gave Ibushi the headbutt. Oh man, you saw Ibushi's knees buckle.
Those upward headbutts he was giving.
Yeah, man. Oh Jesus. I was like, that's gotta hurt, man. I was like, no way.
Some of these headbutts, they're hurting me.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And you saw Ibushi, and you saw Ibushi's knee just buckled.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, whoa. Will Ospreay versus Shingo Takagi rematch from last year's Best of Super Junior.
That was a good match. It was very fast paced. It was good. Little spotty, but it was good.
Zeus?
I don't have anything to add to that. I mean,
man, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Was a little surprised Shingo went over. But it seems like a thing. They're giving everyone back wins from past things in this T1. Except for the next match, Okada versus Jay White. Oh shit! What is it now? 3-1 for Jay White over Okada.
Yep.
Assholes.
Lazuchka Okaka.
No.
Fucking Zeus, I swear.
You can't be lazy with Jay White.
He put that stupid Cobra Clutch on him 3 times. I'm yelling at my TV like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. What the hell are you doing? I was like, who booked this shit? I was like, and then at first Okada was moving around. He actually hit the drop kick in Jay White's face. I was like, well, look at that. He actually got up in the air this time. I was getting excited. He was moving around. He wasn't being lazy. I was like, this is going to be a good match. Rainmaker made an appearance. And I was like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, wah.
I thought it was a pretty good match. Did you see Jay White's mocking tease?
Yeah, it's post game too. Yeah, it's post match. Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, Jay Shice making fucking Okada, don't leave yet. Okada. I wanted to turn around and bitch slap both of them.
Both of them?
I wanted to bitch slap Okada for putting on that stupid Cobra Clutch 3 fucking times. And then I just wanted to bitch slap Jay Shite for the shitty talk.
Jay Shite. Jay Shite.
Fucking Zeus got me all amped up and shit. I'm not gonna. I can't. With in our chat, he's like going, "Oh, I saw the main event." He's making sad faces and upset. I'm getting all amped up. I was like, "Yeah, I can't wait till the main event. I get to the main event. 1, 2, 3." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
This did happen. Zeus Zeus was making it sound like Okada won in our chat before James and I saw it. Yeah.
And then I messaged Pedro to make sure he didn't accidentally go, "Hey Zeus, which match did you watch?" No, he didn't. He was totally on board with getting you excited, James, and suckering you in. You
Assholes.
And then you saw that Blade Runner, and you were like, "Oh, he's going to kick out of this." No,
oh shit!
That's what I thought. I'm like, you hit him with Blade Runner. I'm like, yeah, 1, 2, they'll kick out. I was like, 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, wait, what?
Oh my god!
I almost dropped my popcorn. I was like, what the hell?
Some of the accents we are using in these recreations, like James has made it sound like the referee was Italian or something.
I didn't know because it just stuck out. The two stuck out like two, and I was like, oh, like I'm just waiting for O'Connor's shoulder to come up, and he just laid there like a dead fish.
Dead fish.
And I'm getting ready to throw my fucking sneakers and my popcorn at my TV, and I'm cursing out fucking Zeus, man.
I wish I could have seen that.
And I'm like, fucking Zeus got me, that son of a bitch. I can't wait. I was cursing him out. I was cursing you out. I was pissed. I was like, I can't believe. I was expecting him to kick out of the Rainmaker. And then, I was having all these, the Rainmaker out of the Blade Runner. And then I'm having all these scenarios in my head going, if Jay White taps out to that fucking shitty Cobra Clutch, Zeus is never going to end it. He's never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, you're sitting there watching the match thinking you're getting ammo on me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting all this ammo. I'm like, oh, Zeus is going to get it. And then I'm like, 1, 2, 3, dead fish. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was. That was something.
That was horrible. I was upset.
So the rest, you haven't seen the rest of it after this.
After that, I haven't seen it. But you guys can go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into day 6. Yoshihashi versus Sonata.
Fuckers.
Oh God, yawn.
It wasn't that exciting a match. But Sonata won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I legit couldn't remember off the top of my head. There's been so many things going on this week. I was like, I think he won, yeah. So he finally at least won a match there.
Fucking Yoshihashi, Jesus.
Then Kenta versus Zack Sabre Jr.
How was that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's it's interesting because that there's all this other stuff, and we're getting to other stuff soon. So, but Kenta, they're trying to keep Kenta looking strong, and then Zack Sabre Jr. twisting people into pretzels like he usually does. So,
who went over?
I believe that was Kenta, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No win for Gumby. Okay.
No. Well, I mean, he won his first. He beat Evil, as you remember, earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far the rest have been losses, I think.
Yeah.
Not the rest of it actually. Now, Tanahashi versus Juice Robinson.
Fun match.
Fun match. Yeah.
Fun.
Who was the victor?
Tanahashi, right?
Tanahashi, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a small package, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
the Juice was wearing his Blues Brothers outfit again?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, of course.
Juice is awesome.
He's on a mission.
Blues Juice is awesome.
A mission from God.
I'm on a mission from God.
Blues Juice. Now I want Juice Robinson to do the Blues Clues outfit.
Oh my God, Pedro.
Then we had Toru Yano versus Evil. And you may remember last weekend on our show, I was like, I think the Toru Yano thing's going to end with Evil. And I was wrong.
He beat Evil?
Yes.
What?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It was funny. It was a funny match, but yeah.
Low blow and a roll up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they dropped Evil like that?
Well, this has been a real Yano year. I mean, if you weren't sure that COVID was a bad thing, then
Well, yeah, he did win that one tournament, didn't he? The KOPW.
Yeah, the King of Pro Wrestling tournament.
Oh God! Imagine if he's in the finals. Oh.
Well, the main event was Hiroki Goto versus Tetsuya Naito.
Oh.
That was a good match.
Yeah, Goto's. All of him and Ishii are always going to have good matches in the G1.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very beloved, and
And who won?
Naito? Yeah.
Naito, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Naito goes over. Okay.
Yeah, so at this point it's three rounds between both groups have gone through, right?
Yeah.
And in both groups you had two people in each group who were undefeated before going into the fourth round.
Yeah,
right?
Yano had 6 points. Naito had 6.
Yeah, and then the other group, Jay White
and
Taichi. So we go into day 7, and you have Suzuki versus Yujiro. And I wanted to comment about this match in our chat, but I didn't when I watched it because I didn't know how to comment on it without spoiling something. But what I wanted to say was that Yujiro's best performance to date was in this match, and it was like fighting for his life against a serial killer.
Yeah.
He still got killed, but
Well, I'm hoping, and I'm going to assume that Suzuki went over.
Yeah, like I said, Yujiro still got killed. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say, what travesty of justice is this? Look ahead.
What do you think, Zeus?
Oh yeah, I mean, I concur.
Yeah. I mean, it was who knew all you had to do was like have his life in danger for Yujiro to like actually fire up.
Finally come alive.
To come more alive. Yeah. Then you had Kota Ibushi versus Jeff Cobb, and I thought this was a pretty good match. And some of the stuff Jeff Cobb did in that match, I was like, holy fucking shit! I mean, we know he's an insane athlete, but
yeah, he's
awesome.
He's turning it on, for the tournament. That's for sure.
I told you, I want Kenta to win the U.S. strap, and then I want him and Cobb to feud. I think that's a money feud in my book.
We'll see. There's other stuff happening too. So
Yeah, I know. I'm sure there is, but I would love to see Kenta and Cobb just go at it in a whole series of matches.
Yeah.
Hey, Pedro, I'm sorry.
oh no, I was just gonna say Ibushi won. I have a question. Is there a name for the finisher he's been using? Where he holds them by the hands and knees them in the face?
That's that V trigger thing or Kamigoye?
Yeah. Oh, is that what what they're calling it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because I noticed this G1. I don't know if he was doing this before, but before he hits it, he does that little motion like he's gonna break someone with his hands.
Yeah. It's the Kamigoye. Yeah.
Okay. Then, so you remember I said about the people being undefeated this going into this round. So one of them falls here. Okada versus Taichi. Okada beats Taichi with the shitty Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
somebody finally felt sorry for him and said, yeah, I'll make it look good. Go ahead.
I thought it was a pretty decent match. I mean, it wasn't a bad match at all. What do you think, Zeus?
It's a solid match. My problem at this point is it's just been I've been a few days removed from it all, and it's
Yeah.
I mean, they're all solid. I mean, they've all been pretty solid matches.
You like Taichi, right, Zeus?
Oddly, yes. I mean, I shouldn't.
I'm actually quite a fan of Taichi. I'm quite a fan.
But I mean, he's really kind of, I think over the last 2 years, he's really gotten a lot better and a lot, just a lot more comfortable in that whole gimmick and everything. He's kind of filled out a little more. He's toned up some, and
excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Pedro, you dying over there? What's going on today? You okay? Have a lozenge, you fucking scratchy bastard. Look at you.
Ricola.
Ricola. Oh my goodness. What about Will Ospreay versus Jay White? Where, guess what happens, James? Jay White's undefeated streak ends. He loses.
Really? He loses? Yes. Really? Jay White lost? Yes. Thank the stars. Now I think I'm going to watch that just for that match. Yes.
I thought this was a good match, but I didn't think it was. For me personally, it was a disappointment because their match last year was so good.
Yeah,
that those two had last year, early in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, so the match wasn't that good?
No, it was
it wasn't as good as that other one though. I mean, there was a lot of pride on the line in that match, and it was champion versus champion, and
right, yeah, that's true, yeah.
I think some of Will Ospreay's mannerisms in this tournament are annoying me a little bit at this point, but
I still can't get over how over he is with the crowd. They love him.
Yeah. And he loves himself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think we're supposed to be a little annoyed by it. Yeah, but he's
stealing. I think he's stealing that Lex Luger narcissist gimmick. I think he's taking a little bit of that. That's a little brutal right there. Yeah, he's loving himself.
James, it's good you did not see Looking at Cards this week.
No,
there was a Lex Luger card in the show. Because I was doing those old 1998 WCW cards.
Oh my God, a Lex Luger card? Yeah.
When he was
he had a K-Dog card too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Lex Luger card. Let's make our own Hulk Hogan, but we're with the wrestler who can't wrestle, who can't cut a promo, who nobody likes, and that's it. Yeah, we'll make him. And whose finish is just to make his abs look good. Yeah, let's make him our Hulk Hogan. Idiot.
But hey, Day 7's main event, Tomohiro Ishii versus Shingo Takagi.
Oh,
hard hitting, fast paced.
How did Ishii look? He look good?
Yeah. He didn't take no shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my man right there.
James, do you remember the match last year? Do you remember that they fought each other in the G1 last year?
I think did Ishii win that one?
I think Shingo won that one.
Oh, Shingo didn't win a lot in the G1 last year.
Oh, well, maybe he lost then. Well, he
I
lost.
don't remember Shingo winning a lot last year in the G1.
No, he only won I think he ended it with just maybe
2
6 points, maybe less.
I have to look it up. But their match last year was in my top 3 matches of the year. You may remember.
Yeah.
Their match from the G1 last year. I was very.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
This match didn't quite hit that level, but it was close. It was still really, 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 really good stuff.
But he works well with Shingo, man. I mean, those guys got great chemistry together, you know?
Yeah.
And they both take no shit, too. So, they both hit hard.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, of course they have chemistry. Both of them are hit each other very hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Their whole thing.
Who went over, Pedro? Who went over?
Ishii.
Yes. My man, 50 grand.
Let's see.
Stone Pitbull.
Yes.
Ishii.
Yeah. Oh, Zeus, you said that good, but you got me excited to watch a match now.
Okay, I was right. Last year's G1, Shingo beat Ishii.
I don't remember Shingo winning a lot last year.
But I'm looking at the result.
One of the few.
I'm looking at the result. Yeah. I knew it. I remember. Okay, so Group A has no more undefeated after this round. So we move on to Group B and Day 8.
Not even Jay Scheit's undefeated. Look at that.
And so we start off with Juice Robinson versus one of Group B's undefeated, Toru Yano. And guess what?
Oh, don't tell me.
Yano is no longer undefeated.
Oh, thank the heavens.
That was a very fun match.
It was good, yeah.
It was very, yes.
It was very. It may not be like good. What? How do you word this? It's not like it was a good wrestling match. It was great,
but it was a good match. It was a good fight. It was an entertaining match. It was a good entertaining match. Yeah.
It was super fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and Yano starts off, and he gives Jay, and he gives Juice one of his T-shirts.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's like, come on. He's like, holding it, and he's like looking at him, and he's like, and Yano's like, put it on.
And don't forget, Juice was like, before Juice put it on, he's like, no bullshit.
Yeah.
He's like, there better not be any bullshit, or I'm gonna hit you.
And as soon as he got his face covered with the T-shirt, I was pulling it on. Yano sneaks in, rolls him up, tries to get the 3 count on him.
Nice.
I wasn't gonna be any bullshit.
Oh, goddamn Yano.
Yeah.
That match was hilarious.
That was good. That was a good
Dude,
short
that's the right person to have a comedy match with. Only because Juice brings the energy like that. That's a good matchup for Yano.
It's because you cannot define Juice, and you can't make him be one kind of a wrestler.
Right.
I only have one thing to say though.
What's that?
So, because the day before, the undefeateds had lost, right? When Yano fell, I was like, oh, they're literally going to make all the undefeated lose in the 4th round. So to me, like, I was like, Naito's going to lose the main event. And this plays out. So that was my only thing. For me, it was like, oh, I know what's going to happen now in the main event.
Okay. But
then we have a Goto versus Gumby, Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
I hope Gumby. I hope Goto whipped his ass.
It was actually a very short match.
Oh my god!
Match, yeah.
And the Pretzel Boy.
Guess. Yeah, if he tapped out Goto, right?
No, he snuck in a nice pin on him.
Really?
But Goto's arm is being worn down.
Yeah.
By his opponent. Okay. His shoulder and arm are not his friends, and of course, that's one of his biggest weapons.
Mhm.
So he's he's stuck in a catch-22, and if there's anybody that's going to make your joints hurt, it's definitely Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah. Okay.
Zeus, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because Juice was a short match, and because Goto Zack Sabre Jr. was a short match, did you think one of the other matches was going to go to a draw?
Yeah, I thought I thought one of the other two matches might go to the 30-minute time limit, because that would give each person 1 point, and that would really kind of throw a wrench into things. I thought that was a distinct possibility.
Yeah, because those
that would have been interesting to see what happened if they did that.
Well, I mean, because those two matches were so short, I was like, oh, maybe we're getting a draw in one of the next 3 matches, but that doesn't happen. But
Okay.
Tanahashi versus Yoshihashi was after this.
Little Yoshihashi really tried his ass off on this, but
Give me E for effort.
And he did. I give him an E for effort, and Tanahashi, he really did a great job, I thought, of carrying the match, and he's just been wrestling his ass off this year. I don't understand, where this is coming from, and it's just man's all heart, all heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, I thought it was a good match, and they put the effort in, and but Tanahashi wins.
Tanahashi was even telling him at the end, good job.
Oh, I loved Tanahashi's interaction with the fans after that match. Did you see him doing air interactions?
Yes.
He was giving air hugs, and there was one lady with a towel. He was doing something like air wiping his face with the towel, and
How's Tana walking around now? He walks around just fine now.
I mean, before the matches, yeah.
Before the matches, yeah.
After the matches, he's tired. He's been through a war with every single opponent.
Then we had Kenta versus Evil.
Ooh, that sounds like it could have been something.
Bullet Club.
Yes, and to begin the match, they're all three standing in the ring, and they go for the too sweet, and Evil and Togo, they exclude Kenta from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dissensions in within the ranks.
Yeah. So
how did Kenta take it? Did he come out and explode in the beginning of the match?
I see you assholes,
Okay.
And he tried to get Togo to help him later.
Yeah.
Really?
And, yeah. But
I want somebody to power drive Dick Togo.
I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah. I think he needs a power driver right on his goddamn head.
He might get a boot he might get the kick to the face,
Mm-hmm. So who went over in this match? And actually, how was the match? It was good. It was hard hitting, or there was a fluff piece.
I thought it was a decent match. It was
better than average.
Yeah.
Okay.
Evil won.
Ooh.
Shenanigans, right?
There's some shenanigans, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did he make reference to Sonata? Did he make reference to Kenda's briefcase or no?
No,
that didn't come into play.
Kenta used the briefcase as a weapon, but
nice.
But otherwise, the briefcase didn't come into play. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the main event was Tetsuya Naito versus Sonata.
Naito Tetsuya.
That just gets me amped up when I hear him talk like that. He gets me all pumped up. I'm ready to watch a match.
Kojo Sanada.
Yeah.
I thought the match was. I thought the match was pretty good. And yeah, I was right. Sonata won, so there's
Really?
no more undefeated people in the G1 going forward.
Sonata went over Naito? Wow.
Yeah, it's like 27 minutes and change.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. A long match.
Yeah.
You know-
he hit him with 2 moonsaults.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hit him with a moonsault. First moonsault, Naito was face down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he rolled him over and hit the second one. And it was a pretty far away one, too.
Yeah.
And still got him. And he didn't even hook the leg either. I was like, holy shit, you gotta hook that leg. No, he didn't. He's like, fuck it. I hit him with 2 moonsaults. That's it.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, huh?
That was shades of his grandpa Muta beating Masachono at for the NWA World Title at Fantastic Story in Tokyo Dome.
They did do the LIJ pose afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there's no dissension there. It's just,
Yeah. I'm digging Sonata's outfits lately, man. He's coming into some hot ring gear, man. So it's good stuff.
I know, and when Captain Harlock finally catches him, he's gonna kick his ass.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, he looks like his face thing looks like the skull disco ball from the Scooby-Doo live action movie.
Damn.
Brutal.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. So what are all the points right now? I'm not really sure who's leading.
Well, the same guys who were leading before were still basically leading. I mean, it's just there's like a 5-way. It's like 5 guys with 6 points total, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see here. So okay. And let's see. In Group A,
Broku.
Jay White and Taichi have 6 points.
Jay Whitehall.
Osprey, Ibushi, and Suzuki have 6 points as well. So you have 5 people on 6 points.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okada has 4 points.
Ah.
Cobb, Shingo, and Ishii have 2 points. And Yujiro has 0. And,
Ishii with 2, that's sad. Come on, Ishii. Come on. I'm still waiting for him and Goto get together and just be a team again and just have him go up, just have him chase down Gumby and fucking Taichi, beat the shit out of him for the straps. Just give him a short run. Doesn't matter.
I mean, a tag league is coming.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Zeus. That's a good point. Good point. Very good point.
Tag league is coming up after this, so
that's a good point.
Group B, Naito, Yano, and Juice Robinson all have 6. Kenta, Zack Sabre Jr., Evil, and Tanahashi all have 4. And Goto, Yoshihashi, and Sonata have 2. I thought Sonata beat Yoshihashi, but apparently no. Yoshihashi beat Sonata. That's right.
Yeah.
And don't forget here too. Now, Sonata gets a title shot at Naito sometime after the G1 now.
Right.
That's right. He does. Okay. I thought I read that somewhere. I wasn't sure if I was entirely. So I was like, oh, really? Okay. All right.
So, he can call for it. I mean, you talk about, you don't know when that's going to happen. So,
Well,
I believe it has to happen.
It would have to it's going to happen after Tag League or before?
I'm probably after Tag League, because Tag League and Best of Super Junior are going to run concurrently.
Right. Okay.
So, there's probably going to be, they might have, Sonata in that with somebody else as his tag partner. It could,
You know what blow my mind? If Sonata's tag team partner for Tag League would be Evil. That would be awesome. I'm just saying.
What?
I know.
If Evil gets kicked out of Bullet Club, it would be a possibility.
James, I have a song for you.
Shut the hell up. Is that the song?
It's over, isn't it?
I know, though. I know. They're my favorite tag team for like the past 5 years, man.
But that was yesterday.
You fuckers. Okay.
You've lost that love and tag team. Evil don't tag no more.
No more. Boom, 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 boom. Good job, Zeus.
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
Oh wow. So yeah, that's G1. Monday, right, is the next. This week is crazy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday all have G1 action.
Oh my god, I gotta find a way to watch all this stuff. And there's another thing I need to watch. Zeus. FYI, I found on YouTube the first original James Crockett Jr. Memorial Tag Team Tournament.
Oh,
the first one. Yes, in its entirety.
It's probably.
I haven't saved them on YouTube. I'll fucking send this to you. I was like, oh my god, the first one. I just gotta find time to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's actually a massive tournament. It's probably the commercial tape.
It's got the sheep herders. It's got everything in there. Everyone.
Yeah, that was the '86 tournament because Shohei Baba and Tiger Mask wrestled like 2 matches. I think they won one, lost one.
It was the very first Crockett Cup. That's what it was, Essence, right? It was the very first Crockett Cup.
Yeah, I think Baba was in. 2 or 3 of them at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in 3 of them?
I don't know.
I'm about to check it out now.
I know one. I know he was in 1.
Let me see. Yeah, he's in 86. Let me see he's in 87.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
About 88.
Yeah, Baba and Isao Takagi.
It does not seem like he's in 88, so he's in the
Arashi.
So he's in 86 and 87.
Yeah, he's in 86 and 87.
Okay. I knew he was in the first one. I didn't think he was in more than that. I was like, wow, look at that. The things you find out on a Saturday morning, listening and participating in Markout Mania.
Markout Mania brought to you by Markout Mania.
And if you act now, you get a free toaster oven.
Yeah, we're like doing promotions for our
infomercials. If you listen to Markout Mania right now, you get a free 6-in-1 skate tool.
Do you remember
Baba and
Saturday
Takagi
morning?
made it to the semis.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They beat who's it? Brown and Champion. Which Brown is that? Danny Brown and Chris Champion. They beat them in the first round. Then in the second round, no, they had a first round bye. They beat Brown and Champion in the second round. In the third round, they got a win by forfeit over the Rock and Roll Express because Ricky Morton had a busted eyeball, and then they lost to Luger and Blanchard in the semi.
Oh, disgusting.
I knew where this was going.
This man had they gave him everything. They pushed him where he shouldn't have been pushed. They gave him everything, and he still absolutely fucking sucks.
I knew it. I knew it.
That was a no talent hack.
But so what y'all want to talk about next? So we covered the G1. We're caught up on G1.
Caught up on G1. Thank you, boys, for catching me up. I appreciate it.
You should catch some of that stuff.
I'm gonna catch that Jay White loss. Yes.
Well, yeah.
I mean, speaking of loss, 2020 took another one from us.
Yes.
The lost Road Warrior Animal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because he seemed fine. I have seen a lot of wrestlers in the last 5 years in person. A lot of older veterans who did not look as healthy, anywhere near as healthy as Road Warrior.
He was telling us about Black Bart at WrestleCade. He didn't look too hot.
Yeah. I mean, that is real sudden and shocking.
They still haven't come out with the cause of death, right?
They haven't announced it. I mean,
right.
They were on vacation. I'm assuming he just had a heart attack.
Yeah, probably. Well, as you were saying last week, Zeus. As you said last week, it was probably like all the stuff that he took in the '80s, all the steroids and supplements, all this shit catches up to you.
Yeah. How many wrestlers from this generation that we're talking about have died because of the heart stuff because of all the steroid abuse?
Yeah, enlarged heart, this, that, yeah.
Enlarged heart, often the culprit.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Ham, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude,
et
cetera. Crush, yeah. Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
And so on and so on and so on, It's sad. It's sad.
I mean, think about how many heart surgeries did Arnold Schwarzenegger go through? I know he's not a wrestler, but it's almost same issue, right? I mean,
yeah. It's weird. It's weird how some steroids are good for you, and like some are bad. Because I've had 3 open heart surgeries. Okay, and I've been prescribed steroids after each one.
Right, but you're also not coupling that with cocaine and
absolutely, yeah, painkillers and sodas and all kinds of shit, yeah.
Right.
But it's just a generalization, though. It's weird how some medicines are good for you, and if you take that same medicine and abuse it, it can kill you.
And also though, you're talking about guys who were also,
heavy.
Yeah, not to mention heavy, but they were taking these things on faith that they were what they said they were. Right. I mean, how many guys ended up with fucking? I mean, they said there was a lot of guys, especially in the early '80s, that were taking fucking horse steroids.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh.
And so it's like what was available and what was real and what wasn't, and who the fuck I mean, you're talking about guys that they were doing really stupid, crazy, unnecessary shit, and
not for nothing, Zeus, but I'm at, and it should be bad for me to say this, but I'm surprised Scott Steiner's still walking around.
There's a lot of people. It's kind of surprising they're still around.
I mean, he's still like, and I mean, I remember he ballooned. I was like, holy shit, man, what happened to his neck?
Well, he'd hurt his back, and he lost that mobility, and he was putting on weight, and he decided to go for the strength route because I think he had a bad knee too, and so he just you know, he morphed his body and, you know, just went, you know, it's obvious that, you know, some guys, they just start, you know, loving the way it makes them feel, love the way they look and shit. And, you know, they just don't see it, you know, they just run with these people who think it looks great and shit. And it's like, okay.
All you have to do is look at Luger. I mean, he found out the hard way. I mean, he was in a wheelchair for about a year, right?
Yeah, but that was, I mean, you know, once again, I mean, that was, you know, compiling of all that other shit.
Yeah. Oh, that other shit he was taking too. Yeah. Yeah. But he was on a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But
he had a pharmacy in his house.
A bad pharmacy.
Yeah. Brutal. Oh, anyway, let's lighten it up. So, Pedro, did you see any of NXT or the NXT UK?
I did watch NXT. You know, there's a distraction and stuff. So
I got you. I'll make it real simple.
But I mean, I can't say, you know, give you big things on, you know, everything.
Adam Cole versus Austin Theory was excellent. Excellent. Great match. Austin Theory, for all his issues outside the ring, the man in the ring, he knows how to sell. He knows how to move. He's doing it right. It was a good match. A very good match. Very good match. I was very surprised, actually. And Adam Cole playing the face. Like, what's going on in this world? 2020 again. You know? Adam Cole, the face. Him and Kyle O'Reilly are now faces. Like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah.
But, you know. And we got TakeOver tomorrow, which I don't know why it's so soon, but it's tomorrow.
I'm about to pull that up.
Yeah, please. Just run down the card real quick.
Yeah, but I just want to say I enjoy Shotzi Blackheart a lot, but she needs to stop trying to break her neck.
Yeah, man. I was like, oof. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't need to do that spot. It was like it
was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
So okay, we got on NXT TakeOver 31 tomorrow on the WWE Network for $9.99. Brought to you by Mark Mania. No, I'm joking. Santos Escobar defends the Cruiserweight title against Isaiah Swerve Scott.
That should be
Sarno
good.
versus Killshot on TakeOver.
I would like to see Killshot with the belt, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to pull the trigger.
They've been really reluctant with him so far, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not cutting great promos? What I mean, I just haven't been able to watch a lot of NXT. What have you guys been seeing from?
Well, Escobar's got it. He's got everything. He's got the promos down. He's elevated that title. It means something now. His character's work is great. His stable is great. So I understand I understand the hesitance to take it off Phantasma, but I mean, you at the same time you have Killshot who is second to nobody in that ring. Okay, he's amazing. His promos do need work, yes, but I think that's something you can work on with Killshot. I don't see no problem having a short run, or you know what, put him in a program with Phantasma. Have them trade the belt back and forth a few times. I don't see why not.
I think they need to keep it on Phantasma a while longer. Unless they're going to move him up to something else, then he's made it seem more important than anyone has in a long time. So I don't see the point in taking it off him right now. He's more.
If you're gonna take the belt off him, then have him go after fucking Finn Balor.
Well, I just feel like he'd have to be moved up to something because I mean, he seems too big a deal. But I don't know.
He's really exploded. With it. Oddly enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice, Pedro.
A match in a way no one wants to see. Kushida versus Velveteen Dream.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
Why is it on TakeOver?
Why? Just
Have
why?
it on TV, okay, but why is it on TakeOver?
I feel bad for Kushida.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I know. Think about this. Last year, he had that feud with Walter. And
That was amazing.
And they had that awesome match on an episode of NXT. And now he's feuding with Velveteen Dream.
Is he even old enough to feud Velveteen Dream?
He had a couple of, time splitter tag team matches back, when he first got there too.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He had one with in that Dusty Classic tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody wants to see that match.
Well, there's a half of that match that no one wants to really see at the moment. So it's like, but they don't read the room well.
I mean, is Kushida even old enough to be in that match? I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Oh damn. Io Shirai defends the NXT Women's title against Candice LeRae.
I hope LeRae gets the shit kicked out of her.
I'm getting the sense that this might be where they take it off Io Shirai.
No, not for Candice LeRae.
I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I just get the feeling that is where this is leaning.
I want if you're gonna take the belt off Io Shirai, then I want to see Io Shirai. I like not to Candice LeRae. No. Let's see her and Rhea Ripley go at it some more, but not to Candice LeRae.
They may save it for the Rhea Ripley. I
guess.
No, we'll see.
And then have Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez go at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seemed like they're building up those two to have some kind of thing, but which is good. They're like the two strongest women on the physically strongest, it seems. NXT. You have Damian Priest defending the North American title against Johnny Gargano.
This actually should be a good match. On paper, it should be good. It should be. It should be.
What does Damian Priest think about the match, James?
Why do they have me fighting this guy whose girlfriend is a fake ice princess? I don't like him. I don't like her. They didn't want to make me a ham sandwich. No.
Oh, my goodness.
He's been getting better at his promos. I've noticed that there's been some inflection in his voice. I am going to go to the store and come back and make me a ham sandwich. Thank you very much for teaching me how to talk. So it's been,
You go sit in your massive kitchen, in your giant kitchen chairs.
Yeah, you can go sit in your chairs now and sit down and don't make me a ham sandwich. So he's trying. I give him an E for effort. Half an E.
You're right that he is. Seems like he is trying to work on it a little bit lately.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano had a line this week that did make me laugh. They were talking about Tegan Knox, her injury, and
yeah, you said you broke my TV.
Yeah, you broke my TV.
Yeah, that was funny. It was like, you broke my TV. This is what you get. I was like, damn.
Then you have Finn Balor defending the NXT title against Kyle O'Reilly.
I'm not the biggest Finn Balor guy, but this match should be very good because fucking Kyle O'Reilly can go. So, I mean, this should be a really good match. We all know Kyle O'Reilly's not going to win the NXT title. Right. We know that. But I think it should be good. I think it should be good. I mean, they can fuck with everybody and just put the belt on Kyle O'Reilly for a day and just blow everybody's skull. But they're not going to do that. So
I don't think that's happening.
No.
Kyle O'Reilly. I always, when it comes to him in singles matches, I always think about that Best of the Super Junior final he had with Kushida back in, when was that? 2007?
That was ages ago.
Something like that. Was that when it was?
I think if not before, that was a long time ago, right?
But that match was super good. I remember that Best of the Super Junior final was super, super good. So I know he can have the possibility for him having super high end singles matches is there, but I don't see him beating Finn Balor.
I mean, if you want to make an intriguing storyline, you have him beat Finn Balor, and then you have Adam Cole come out and say, "That's really my championship. You just keep it at one for me." Then you really got something going. But they're not going to do that. So,
but here's the thing: do you really see much legs in this Finn Balor as NXT champion thing?
Nah, I'm surprised he doesn't have the belt, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I think to me he seems like transitional. They're just getting a place. He's just a placeholder until they find a good young stud. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh. But you know I wouldn't mind actually having him run at the NXT title?
Bronson Reed?
Damian Priest.
Oh, Damian Priest. I thought you were going to say Bronson Reed.
No, James, please do not make me laugh.
I am your NXT champion. Who's next? Oh, I'm sorry. That's gimmick infringement.
James, when you said placeholder, it did click to me.
Finn Balor's a place.
I was like, oh, yeah, Cross. Because Cross got injured. That's why this is all happening.
Right, he's a placeholder. Yeah.
Yeah, when Cross comes back, he'll just probably get it back or something.
Mm-hmm. So I think it would be good to give it to Damian Priest and then have him feud with Cross when Cross comes back. I think that'd be cool.
Or it could
that's just me.
It could be a bigger thing if you have Cross take out Balor for the title.
On paper, it seems bigger, but I think Damian Priest is more imposing than Finn Balor because he would match up well physically with Cross. Yeah. But that's just me. Because he's big. He's a big guy, Damian Priest. He's not a small guy.
Yeah. Zeus, any thoughts on the NXT TakeOver on paper?
Zeus is like, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to take painkillers.
The chances are of Zeus watching the TakeOver?
16%.
I might go back and watch it later just for Kill Shot and King Cuerno.
I think that'll be a good match. But I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly actually steal the show because I think that
Well, and Candice LeRae and Io Shirai had that really good match. Was it earlier this year or last year?
They can do it. I think they can do it too, but I don't know if they'd be allowed to.
They don't seem to put the women in that kind of spot lately in NXT.
No.
So you want to talk NXT?
Seems like an awful lot of matches again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is a lot for a takeover. Yeah.
You want to talk NXT UK real fast, James?
I like that little cup that they're doing with the whole thing with the points. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a callback to a World of Sport.
Yeah, I did like oh my God, I'm drawing a blank now. I like at the end, that's where Pete Dunne was like beating everybody up, and then in came Walter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pete Dunne was giving it to Alexander Wolf because Alexander wasn't happy with the officiating. Then Walter comes out. Then they're double teaming Pete Dunne. Then Ilja came out.
That kind of got me hyped up a little bit. I was like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
I was never big about that match though, Pedro. I was never a big fan of Noam Dar, but he's a damn good heel.
Yeah, Noam Dar's he's had lots of good matches. I mean, especially in NXT UK. You might remember when NXT UK started, he had a super good match against Pete Dunne for the title.
Yeah, I remember that match. Yeah,
because he wasn't part of NXT UK at that point. He was on the main roster WWE because the cruiserweight stuff was on the main roster.
Yep, I remember that. But he's such a good heel. I didn't think he would be a good heel like that. He is. He's a pretty good heel.
I'm really excited for they're hyping up A-Kid. I've been a big fan of A-Kid for a long while.
Yeah, like they're hyping him up.
Before he was in NXT UK, I was a big fan because he's from Spain. I mean, so I'm aware of him. So he's been having good matches all over Europe for a while. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. It should be good.
What do you think of the women's thing? Zaya and Jenny.
I like Jenny. I do. It's just they could build on it a little more. It'd be better. But I don't think it was bad. But I just think it could be a little better.
That match was a little sloppy.
It was sloppy, but it wasn't bad.
What?
Jenny should be home in Alabama.
It wasn't bad, but it was sloppy. Yeah, I'll give you that. But it could be built up better because I do like Jenny. But she could, it could be built up a little better.
Yeah. This was their third match on NXT UK through since it started.
Yeah.
Xia Brookside, I don't really like this. This like kind of gimmick they're putting on her now that I'm happy. I'm the happy person. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's
like you can be excited. You don't have to be happy.
Yeah, that's a little shitty.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Like tone it down. I was not a big fan of the opening 3-way match with Amir Jordan, Kenny Williams, and Ashton Smith.
Yeah, they made a big deal out of Amir Jordan being the third guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they made a huge deal out of him. But then it was Kenny Williams who went over.
Yeah, him and Kenny Williams are tag team partners.
Yeah.
We talked recently on this show. We talked about how Amir Jordan did all the work, and then Williams just spazzed out and was whatever. Mm-hmm. Kenny Williams was better here than he was in that tag match we saw.
Yeah, he was, and he went over too. So let's see what happens. Let's see how they book him the rest of the way.
I felt a little bad for Ashton Smith because he was so much bigger than the other two, and he was like, "I'm gonna hit them really hard with stuff," and then he loses.
Yeah, bye. But at the end, it was all about Walter. That's what we were all waiting for him to come out, and he did, thankfully. So it was kind of good. But
I hope we get a tag match. I hope we get a tag match.
Yeah, I love the way Pete Dunne got in Walter's face, though. That's awesome.
Pete Dunne and Dragon.
Yeah, man, they were all in Walter's face. I was loving it. So it should be pretty good.
So what else is going on in wrestling? Some stuff happened with the NWA this week, right? But none of us are watching it. But some
well, okay. First of all, I didn't even know it happened. All I know is the new United States Heavyweight Champion is Trevor. No. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. The new National Heavyweight Champion. Right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yes. There you go. My bad, Zeus. I apologize. Zero's my hero. The new National Heavyweight Champion is Trevor Murdoch. Oh yeah.
And this title match was actually supposed to go down at the Crockett Cup 2020 that never happened.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Originally signed for that card. And then we had Mike Bennett from formerly of WWE faced Nick Aldis for the NWA World Heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm.
And
at this point, it's Mike Bennett, formerly of WWE, Impact, New Japan, Ring of Honor.
well, I was just saying most recently.
Yeah.
And Isaacs is and was granted his release from the NWA.
Oh wow.
And
well, I saw a tweet by Billy Corgan saying that NWA is coming back stronger than ever. So we'll see what happens.
NWA Power is coming back.
Yeah, NWA Power. Yeah.
I hadn't heard about this.
Yeah, he says it's coming back soon.
To YouTube or to the pay thing?
I don't. It didn't say, but I mean, I'm assuming if he's saying Power, I'm assuming it's going to be YouTube. He did say if they want to start having it again in the studios, even if they can't have fans. So.
Interesting.
Well, everybody's moving. Have you noticed it? Okay, because I heard that WWE is moving out of Thunderdome. I heard they're going to start doing live shows in outdoor arenas now. NXT is no longer going to be in Full Sail University. They're going to start doing stuff out of the Performance Center. So there's a lot of stuff changing. Everybody's changing, all because of COVID. So we'll see what happens. I would like to see Power in the studio again. Is it going to be the same without the people? Of course, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
But, it might work. Everybody loves that intimate studio setting. So, that was part of NWA Power's charm, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of the modern day, Techwood Drive studio. It just had a much bigger audience, and that same kind of feel. I mean, whereas they probably had less than 100 people in the Techwood Drive studios,
and it had Tennessee Santa. So there you go.
That's right.
Pedro, we've been keeping up with Stardom lately in the 5-star GP, which is kind of like their G1.
Okay. You're talking about on our We Are Stardom watches?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those have been excellent matches.
Yeah. What we get to see, they've been pretty good.
Because I mean they're trying to sell their network, and
Oh, we lost James. He did not want to hear about Stardom. He's like,
apparently
this. It's like, fuck, they're talking about that shit again. I was actually, it's funny you oh wait. James, we're like James left because he didn't want to hear about Stardom. He's like, oh, not this shit again.
I was attacked by Jay Shite.
He hit the Blade Runner on your
he hit the Blade Runner on my phone. I was pissed.
I was going to say it couldn't have been. It must have been Okada that attacked you with a shitty Cobra Clutch because you.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't submit.
Because recovered so fast.
I kicked out of the Blade Runner at one, Zeus, at one.
Man, I wish we all had I don't have any modern consoles. But I wish we all could play like the Fire Pro or something against each other and like see you two do Okada and Jay White against each other. That'd
be kind of hot, yeah.
That would be a constant.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. We're going with your Stardom review. I'm sorry, my bad.
So we're behind 2 episodes right now on the We Are Stardom. There's 2 episodes we haven't watched yet. But the last one we saw. Okay, it was the first 2 days of the 5-star Grand Prix. We saw Mayu versus Julia. Julia went over. We saw Himeka versus Julia. Himeka went over.
There's Tam versus Who's that? Who fought Starlight Kid?
I'm gonna have to pull up the results.
I love that name, Starlight Kid. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I really like Starlight Kid a lot. Some people get into a weird thing about her and Aziem because you know how people
They're
are.
so young.
They're both young, and people, Azumi's been there longer, even though she's younger, and people, Azumi is, technically better in the ring, so people want her pushed harder, and she is being pushed harder at the moment. But so people often feel like one has to be sacrificed for the other, which I don't understand. Like, you build them both up to be eternal rivals is what you do, in my opinion. But okay, so the first day of 5-Star Grand Prix, which was back in August, Starlight Kid beat Death Yama, Kaori Yoniyama, for those who don't know. Azumi beat Saya Ida, which is the Gori-chan, aka Saya the Giant, the short one. Then you have Konami beat Saya Kamatani, which is tall Saya. Maika beat Momo Watanabe, which upset a lot of the Stardom faithful in Japan.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, if you grew up in this area and you didn't like Ric Flair, well, too fucking bad. It's just like if you grew up in if you grew up in fucking James's area, you're gonna see a lot of fucking Hulk Hogan winning.
I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to give you a succinct thing here, okay? Because it's hard to give a short thing here. But before the Bushiroad takeover of Stardom, Momo was positioned to be the future ace. It's like she was ace A, and Utami was going to be ace B. Those are going to be the two aces going forward, like after the Mayu Arisa stuff had passed in the future. So you're talking about, 2 or so years, whatever. That was the plan before the Bushiroad takeover. When Bushiroad acquired Stardom, everyone noticed Momo's position, like, immediately went back. Like, from where she was positioned before, she went back a lot. And it just continues. So she's kind of the litmus test because you can look at it as, like, say if you're following a drama, like a soap opera, and let's say there's a storyline that they set up, and you're like, well, I want to see where the storyline goes. And then say you get a new showrunner, and suddenly the storyline changes, and they just drop that storyline. And some people are like, oh, but we wanted to see where that storyline was going. So that's why there's kind of a hyper thing around Momo results for the longtime Stardom fans.
But they're all kind of testy about a lot of things.
Yeah, but some of the things they're upset about, they're not paying attention or they're not wanting to concede that some things had to change because of the Hana tragedy.
Right.
The Hana tragedy forced a lot of hands in terms of the direction things were going before, and then how things have gone since, because they had to change plans. It changed a lot of plans.
And Arisa
things be more balanced. Things were going to be more balanced, and then it was like, well, we have to go a different direction. He has to go with one of his. Rossy Ogawa has these tropes he goes with, so he had to go with one of those. And it just is what it is. It's,
Oh, God, guys, I wanted to talk to you about something. I was thinking about something the other day, because you remember how we had our tag team tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Road Warriors won?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, because they're the best ever, they are the GOATs. Now, I was thinking about this. I think that Markout Mania should have a champion itself. I think Markout Mania should have an annual tournament at about 10 wrestlers, only about 10, who all three of us actually agree on should be our wrestler of the year. And he has to be able to actually wrestle. He actually cut a promo. His records, his feuds, his angles of the year, and I don't care. It could be any promotion: WWE, NXT, even he could be from New Japan. He could be All Japan, even the dreaded AEW. I don't care where he or she is from.
I'm sure all three of us are going to choose someone from AEW, James.
No, you never know. You never know. Something can happen in the future. You never know. I mean, God forbid Lance Archer can have a breakout year next year. Who knows? But
he had the breakout year of Dark.
yeah. But I think that Mark Mania should have its own champion. Where all three of us, we pick the 10 wrestlers who we think could be a good champion for the year. That he defies a champion wrestler who we think should be a champion wrestler.
I want to insert a suggestion here.
Yeah.
You're saying 10. I'm saying choose something divisible by 4.
Okay,
right.
Fine. Okay, fine. There can be 16 then.
Yeah. 8.
Or
16, like that.
Or 2, right?
if it's gonna be let me see if I get this straight. So we're gonna pick these wrestlers, and then we're gonna have a tournament like the tag team tournament.
Yeah, you could do it like that. Yeah.
And like people are gonna vote on it online.
Sure, why not? What the hell?
Or is it just us three? Like,
well, us three pick the 12 wrestlers or 10 wrestlers or 8 wrestlers or God, and then
hey,
we'll vote online. Everybody will vote online, and if all 3 of us agree with that vote, then they become the Mark Mania champion.
Well, why
we have the final say. Why
are we letting those people vote then if we're going to decide in the end?
Why not?
Be a vote between us.
Why not? If AEW can do stupid shit, if WWE can do stupid shit, why can't Mark Mania?
Because we're not stupid shit. No,
I mean, there's a possibility we could do something. We could do like,
it's just I just thought of this, so it's in the works.
Go for it.
So, we could pick all the participants,
right,
and then we could say we're going to vote on half of them, and then we'll let fans vote on the other half, and then then when it gets to the end, then
they can meet. I like that, Zeus.
That's a possibility. We'll have to.
Yeah, I just thought of it just now as you guys were talking about Stardom. I was just, it just came across my mind that he'll be our own Mark Mania champion. He would be the guy or the girl.
Also, it's open to everyone.
Open to everyone. Who we think will be the wrestler who best represents Mark Mania.
I don't know if there's such a thing.
Yeah, because yes, there is. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example.
Are we talking current?
Hold on.
Current?
Yes, current. All of us love Rhea Ripley, right? No?
Okay.
I don't know.
Rhea Ripley has a lot of potential. She
right, yeah.
In the past, like when she's been really good, but recently, since WrestleMania, not so much. But yeah,
and that would come into play, right? Okay, all of us are
like Ishii. You should have been like, we all love Tomohiro Ishii or something like that.
Well, yeah, you can use Ishii example, like all of us like Damian Priest, right? There you go.
What? I was begging.
We can vote for him. Please vote for me. Please
vote for me.
Please. Wait, no. I will say that again. Don't say vote for me. Please vote for me.
Vote for me.
But you can have stuff like that. Just like Zeus was saying, we'll vote, and then the public will vote. Have a thing on Twitter, and then and the new Mark Mania champion will be. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, we would make a belt. Fuck it.
Oh, well, really fast on that. Going back to the first day of that, the 5-star Grand Prix again back in August.
I'm sorry, Kramer. I totally interrupt your fucking startup thing. My bad.
No, I mean the Momo thing. There wasn't really much to say. I forgot to mention that both Io Shirai and Rossi had kind of. This is before Bushiroad acquisition. They had kind of both been like, "This is the future race," you know. So when Bushiroad came and they pushed, and she was demoted, basically, people didn't take that well. So when you see people react to the Momo results, keep that in mind. That it's not like out of the blue kind of thing.
It's kind of like how 25 years later that, all the people that think that Buddy Landell would have made a great NWA World Champion back in 1985.
So you're saying Momo is Buddy Landell?
No, I'm just saying that's
like I want you to let's look at some of the matches she's had. You're saying she's Buddy Landell?
I'm not. Look, I'm saying it's a favoritism that people have felt. They felt one way and then they got taken another way.
Yeah, it's like how everybody thought that Lex Luger would be an amazing world champion, and in reality, he wasn't. There you go.
Oh my goodness!
He didn't even have the real belt. They had to give him the fake piece of shit one.
Oh my god! Shuri defeated Natsuko Tora. Himeka defeated Tam Nakano in the first night. Utami beat Jungle, which is played off of their match from last year's 5-star Grand Prix where she beat Jungle as well. But the one last year, Jungle passed out to the Argentine backbreaker, and then this one she lost outright. And then Julia beat Mayu, and that was a really good match from what we saw. And the day 2 was Maika beat Sayaida. Mayu Iwatani beat Starlight Kid. That's what you were thinking about, right, Zeus?
Yeah,
Momo beat
the hell out of that poor little kid.
I know. It was like, hey, that's your workout partner. Why are you beating her?
I actually would like to see that match. I like Mayu Iwatani. I saw her live. She was good live. I liked her.
You got lucky. I had to see Sumi Sakai.
Sumi Sakai was pretty good when I saw her.
Not against the girl I saw her wrestling it.
Well, when I saw her, she started off as a singles match. I think it was her versus Holidead, and then it turned into a tag match. Her and Madison Rain versus Holidead and Thunder Rosa. And when it was Sumi versus Holidead and Thunder Rosa, it was really good. And then when Madison Rain was in there, she was bad. Because remember, I coined the Arizagiri thing.
Yeah.
Momo beat AZM. Tam Nakano beat Konami on day 2. Utami beat Tora via DQ. Shuri beat Kiona. And Himeka beat Julia, and that seemed like a good match as well. So we got some interesting stuff coming up from the past because this all happened so long ago. But,
I was going to say, you said August, right? That was like brutal.
Like Zeus said, they're trying to sell you on the Stardom world.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't put subtitles. Hardly any English at all in the YouTube in the We Are Stardom.
Yeah. Right. But now, trying to sell you on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Now that's not how New Japan runs their YouTube page.
Right.
Well, like I said, if I could get Stardom and
yes.
New Japan together for less than $20, I would do it.
Everyone,
but there's got to be some kind of package deal, aren't they? Owned by the same company?
No, they're owned by the same company, but they're different entities. Everyone wants the New Japan World people to take over the Stardom World because one, You can't see events live. 2, the events are uploaded like a 1 match a day, basically during the week.
Yeah.
And then 3, the sign-up deal is very complicated. Lots of people can't figure it out. They don't do PayPal. Like, the New Japan World, a lot of people have that PayPal access into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Stardom World does not have that. So it's like kind of a barrier for a lot of people. Y'all know in the past, I tried to sign up to Stardom World more than once, and I still can't figure it out. So I wish you could get both New Japan World and Stardom World as a package thing for like, say, $15, $17, $18, something like that.
Gosh, that would be great.
That would be great. But yeah.
And they would sell the shit out of that too.
Yep.
Yeah, you can easily. Yeah.
But since we mentioned Stardom, I want to bring up something. A lot of people thought Kairi Hojo / Kairi Sane was going to go do stuff with Stardom again because she went back to Japan. But did you all see her tweet in the last day or so?
Yeah,
No.
she's going to be like an ambassador for the WWE.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
And
I want her to show up in New Japan and come out with her man.
you're thinking of
Io Shirai.
Oh, I mean, you're sure right. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. So I'm all fucked up today. My bad.
She did also refer to the WWE promotion in Japan as if they're still thinking about that NXT Japan thing. But that's likely not going to ever happen, I don't think. But
yeah.
So now she's going to be an ambassador. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, that's a good paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing, and she doesn't have to take any more bumps.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on, man. How many concussions she's had? Like what?
Yeah,
3?
She had a lot of concussions before she was in the WWE. So
yeah, but 3 in WWE, right?
Right, in a short amount of time too.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's done so much. Like, she had a good career in Stardom before she was in the WWE. She held like all the titles you can think of, and then she came here. She had the NXT title. She had the women's tag titles. She had a pretty good run.
Yeah. And
Well, that was awesome.
It was great to be able to watch parts of her career and everything, and you just want people to walk away from the business on their own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we first saw the insane elbow on Lucha Underground. Well, I did at least.
Yeah. I was like, I'd seen it before that, but yeah.
They just posted the last 4 photos from that big tag match from Stardom, Kiona and Konami against Tora.
That there's been a lot of talk about that whole thing this morning online. Do you want me to say the result, or?
I mean, we're not. It's not if you know it's not a secret.
Well, let me put this out there really fast. Following Joshi wrestling, like the women's wrestling from Japan, the way it kind of works in a way is you follow the results and then you see the match at some point later, right? Because there's like no way you're gonna avoid spoilers.
Yeah,
they're gonna, if you follow the thing, spoilers are just gonna be there. So it's like a thing you have to accept until someone changes their system, right, where you can watch stuff live. Konami and Jungle, Kiona versus Tora and who's the other one? B Priestley or
no, it's the
Natsuka.
No, the new girl that came in from Queen's Quest.
B Priestley?
No. The Japanese girl from
Saki Kashima?
Yeah.
She was from Stars.
Stars.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Konami turned on Jungle and joined the Oedo Tai, and Tokyo Cyber Squad is disbanded.
Which is very sad.
Yes.
Maybe Okada could go to Stardom and actually win a fucking match.
I like Okada.
I don't think they're not lazy enough to job to him.
Oh,
damn.
I mean, he might be able to beat Tora, but I mean,
by DQ.
Oh, damn, Pedro.
James, it plays into Natsuko Tora's been getting DQ'd in a bunch of matches. That's why.
Okay.
She's been like the Bruce Brody of Stardom. I mean,
really?
She's brawling everywhere, and he just says, "Fuck it, I'm going to hit you with a chain."
Yeah.
Oh, who was that guy at NXT UK who was doing the Bruce Brody gimmick now?
Saxon Huxley.
Yeah, he came out like Brody with the hair and the beard. He was running all over the place.
Last week there was that match against Walter. Remember?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, hard hitting match.
Yeah, I'm sorry because you said Bruce Brody. That's what it reminded me of.
Right.
Yeah. I'll save my thoughts on some of that for the future, maybe, or privately.
Okay.
On the Stardom thing, yeah. Is there anything else happen? We're running late. I know. Anything else happen? And wrestling in general, like
nothing huge that I can think of. I mean,
did you watch AEW, Pedro?
I did not see a single thing. No, I don't know the results.
I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
I mean, I haven't really been watching outside of a few little bits here and there because of controversial things, but I don't even know what happened this week. Like, I couldn't tell you like results.
That's good.
I did.
Yeah,
that's good.
I don't even know the ratings thing. Like who?
Even better. Look at that! Hooray!
Like the ratings between them and NXT. I don't know.
It was about the same again. Both of them were up a little bit, and AEW was ahead.
Okay. That's the same old status quo.
Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, at least they were both up. That's good.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyone got anything to plug?
No, peep my pin tweet. Got 2020, all my 2020 artwork on there.
I saw that Vader thing that you posted. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then
3 belts and the
that was kind of hot. And then like all your 2020 artwork is on there too, Larry? Yeah, on
the
that was actually very cool. Yeah. That was very cool. It was very cool.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year, up and down crazy year, but hopefully it's gonna end better than it started.
Me, as far as I go, I'm going to attack the geriatrics this week. They had their way with me last week at cardiac rehab, but this week I get my revenge. So
take a chain with you.
I'm bringing the chair with me, and I'm going to show them what hardcore rehab is all about. You know, I'm going to get extreme on them.
Rehab is
and once again, no one will bat an eye because it will have happened in Florida, and they'll be just like, "Oh,
it wasn't people eating other people's faces because of bath salt." So
yeah, exactly. You know, they only have it in Florida. Who cares?
A guy with the nickname Extreme beating up a bunch of old people in a. probably not even newsworthy.
No,
in Florida.
It's brutal. Well, they kicked my ass last week, but not today.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, we do something besides the G1 stuff. Hopefully, we start coming up with a little bit of Halloween.
Well, actually, Halloween stuff's coming soon, so we can start talking about some flicks, some classic monsters, or some like Halloween shenanigans that people are going to take part of.
Yep, all kind of things. So we'll see
And
everyone.
like hopefully we can hammer out details on the first ever Markout Mania heavyweight champion.
Okay,
Okay.
man. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing over here. Who knows?
We'll work it out.
You sound like Tony Schiavone right there. Whoa. Yes, Hogan turned heel.
We'll see everyone next week. And audience.
See everybody. Have a good weekend and wash your damn hands. Woo!